Today I'm going to share with you my favorite high-end method to remove extreme eye bags without tampering with the skin texture one bit. Keep in mind, it's very simple. Might not be very easy, but it's actually straightforward. If you want to go ahead and download this photo and follow along, you know what to do. Check the links in the description. First of all, just to make sure that the colors don't distract you, let us create a solid color adjustment layer with gray or white or black, any color with zero saturation. Click on the adjustment layer icon and then choose solid color. Pick any of these colors and hit OK. Change the blend mode from normal to color. Now this helps you see the perceptual brightness. It is different from just taking away the saturation with hue saturation. Now select the background layer again, and on top of that we are going to create a blank new layer. Change the blend mode of this layer from normal to soft light. That's it. And this is going to be your dodge and burn layer. Let's double click on the text and name it D and B. And trust me, this method gives you the absolute best, highest quality result. Now take the brush, make sure it is a soft round brush, the top one. You can decrease the flow at the top to 1% and simply start painting with white and black depending upon whether you want to brighten or darken that area. If your foreground and background colors are set to something else, you can always press D to set them to default black and white and press X to toggle between the foreground and the background colors. Now simply start painting. Again, you want to make sure the blend mode of this layer is set to soft light. You can use the bracket keys to make the brush smaller or larger depending upon your needs. By the way, I've changed my personal brush shortcuts to W and E. It is just easier with my hand positioning. Again, totally personal preference. Now I was thinking while we're at it, why not just do the rest of the face just for fun? So we're going to do some dodging and burning to even out just the rest of the areas. Nothing complicated. Now, just by doing it, we have come a long way. You can keep doing it. There is literally no end to this. And this keeps things absolutely natural. So here's the before. And here is the after. As you can see, absolute difference. And you know the best part about this? No matter how much you zoom in, it keeps the skin texture absolutely intact. Now, once you're done, the next step would be to turn off the luminosity check layer. In other words, the layer that took the colors away just so that we could brighten or darken conveniently. You can turn it off or delete it. That's up to you. I just turn it off. Now, this dodging and burning layer brightened and darkened everything perfectly, but the colors are messed up right there. So that's why our next step is to fix the colors. For it, we're going to create a brand new layer by clicking on this button and just name it color, and also change the blend mode of this one from normal to color. Now take the brush again, and this time you can increase the flow to about 6-8%. That works. Now simply sample a good color area by holding the Alt key or the Option key and click to take a sample. If it's not sampling, you want to make sure that with the eyedropper tool selected, sample size 3x3 is recommended, and sample all layers has to be checked, or current and below works too. Take back the brush, hold the Alt key or the Option key, click to take a sample, and just sample on these red-ish areas. So I'm going to sample the good skin and paint on the weird colored areas. You can also pick your own color. Click here. You can decrease the saturation if you feel the need, and then maybe paint with a decreased saturation in this area. Up to you. I'm just going to slightly make it more redder. There you go. This works. Similarly on the other side. See how easy it was to fix it? And again, here's the before, here's the after. So that's how simple the steps are to remove extreme eye bags in Photoshop. And again, if you think you have done too much, you can always decrease the opacity. But you might have realized that even though the steps are simple, the painting is the hardest part. But after a little bit of practice, it gets so much easier and the results are absolutely worth it to the pixel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to give us a like, and also don't forget to subscribe, and not just subscribe. Ring the bell so that you, my friend, don't miss any other future tips, tricks, or tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Till then, stay tuned and make sure that you keep creating.